Hello, I'm Customer Kermit Crab, and I'm going to give a priority list on which arcanes to get first. First, I'm going to explain how the arcanes work, like how to upgrade. This one, as you can see, at rank 1, it gains this effect, and then 2, 3 arcanes total, 6, 10, 15, and 21. So you need 21 to get a rank 5 arcane to max out. Here's the resemblance one that's maxed out. You can also break them down when they're ranked up. If you don't believe me, if I do it right now, it just give me 21 back. Now I can go like midway, use 10, and then break it down for no cost. You don't need to worry about, losing it or anything. You can rank it up midway. You don't want to change your mind or anything. You could just. It's really convenient. This game has really good quality of life. Used to, you couldn't break it down. People complained about it, but they listened to the community and they finally later we can break it down for free. But yeah, that's that. So this is actually one of the arcanes I recommend getting first, because you need a way to heal yourself. Healing in this game doesn't just happen by default. Only shields go up by default. So early on, shields are gonna be more useful because the enemies do solo damage, and you have like 0 sustainability. The shields are going to be really useful early game. I'm talking about like level 1 enemies to level 5 or 10. That's where shields are really useful. But once you start going to like level 30 enemies and above, that's where you're going to want to depend more on your health bar. And this is where arcanes like this helps out. There's another one you can use, Nourish. You can use this one instead. Any rank works. But you get these two arcanes from Cetus. From the Hidden Faction seasons, I think it's the what they call themselves, but yeah, it's something to do with the board or I can't believe I forgot what they call it, but yeah, it's the Cetus soft that's connected with the tricaps. But yeah, you get these two any of these arcanes if you can. I don't recommend getting 21 of them. Just get one. One's good enough. You need borrow plat like 4 plat. That's good enough. Just get one because you just need a way to get HP. If there's no enemies around you. And then all these other arcanes, the best one for healing is Repair, but this is actually kind of hard to get, and it's from Fortuna. It's from, God, I forgot, it's from Leader Duck, but I forgot what it's called, but anyway, it's from Leader Duck, Magus Repair from Fortuna, or Valis. Now let's go over the Eidolon Arcanes first. The best ones you want to get, and none of these here for Warframe, are going to be the Arcanes from Eidolons. They're the oldest Arcanes, yet they're the superior ones because they're really hard to get. And the best one you want to get first is Energize. Now Energize, this can be good enough even at rank 1. I can see here because the chance this just stays the same. Just gets less energy. But yeah, you just want to get this and keep it if you want to have better energy management in the game. But yeah, that's the best one in my opinion. Next one are going to be the survivability one. So next one, oh yeah, that is one of here. Sorry, I lied. One is when you take damage, you have a chance to get health regeneration that helps with sustainability. That's a legendary arcane, so that's kind of hard to get, kind of expensive to get to trade. The one that's going to be cheaper to get is going to be the armor type, the Guardian. Oh, I need to sell this one. I didn't know I had an extra one. But yeah, on damage, 50% chance for 900 armor for 20 seconds. It's a lot of uptime, so I like to use our Guardian on most of my builds. Another good one is Arcane Theory, and that could be good on like Rhino, which Rhino can't really benefit from the undamaged arcanes because he has Iron Skin. So on critical hit with your melee weapon, you gain more melee damage. That's another good one. And Arcane Avenger is really good. You want to do more crits. And this is additive. And what I mean by additive is if you have 100% chance to crit, this adds another 45. So it's like 145% chance to crit. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good if you have like 50% chance to crit. You need like a little more crit chance. You can max this. And you're able to max this out somehow. You can be able to crit all the time, basically. So, barrier isn't really that useful unless you like Hydron or something. So that's basically it for those mods. The more situational mods, I'm gonna go over next. The Nullifier, Arcane Nullifier. This one is good for tricaps because you're gonna get a lot of magnetic procs and tricaps early on when you first do it. So this helps you be a little bit more optimal, so you don't have to use so many energy pads. But you don't really need it to have a good pre-made grip. You can use Harrow or Limbo instead to negate the magnetic effect. All the other arcanes are kind of meh in my opinion, I'm gonna be honest. I can't think. Strike isn't that bad. It gives you more attack speed. It's actually a pretty common one, just like the Fury one. More attack speed in melee weapons. But as you can see, this is only good if you want more melee focus. Oh yeah, these four. They're not with the Eidolons, but they're with Zariman, which is gonna do like way later in the quest line. These are pretty useful too, actually. This one gives you power strength. Forgot how much max, maybe like 60 or 90, but it's pretty good. This one gives you restoration. It's good on like Mag, Harrow, Nyx. It's good on those type of frames that can get shields back or can protect themselves with shields on. This one's pretty useful too for healing, but you don't. It's not really that optimal because your teammates should be able to heal themselves. If they can't, they're not really good teammates, to be honest. This one, I don't like it. I mean, you might be use it. It might be easy to get another mod, the other Arcanes, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But this one's similar to Guardian, but you have to do finishers. The finishers kind of hard to do, so I don't recommend getting this one either. This one I didn't play around with it that much, but you can use this with Energize and have even better energy management potentially. But sadly, at rank 1, it's not really that useful. You want to make it max rank. So this is like one of those arcanes that if it's not max rank, it's basically garbage, or not. It's not very good. Tanker. That could be good in Rhino, but it's kind of niche. There's another one here I was thinking of. Blessing. Oh yeah, Blessing is actually really strong. You can put this in Nekroes and get like, that much more HP, 50 times 24. Yep, you can get close to 2k HP with Nekroes now. Yep, it's pretty nuts. So yeah, the Blessing's pretty good. It's another one I'm recommending to get. But that's pretty much all the ones I recommend to get on the Warframe slot. Now for Operator, Repair, you want to get that one first because it's one of the best ways to heal in this game. It can even heal your ally Warframes too. So. Yeah, it says heal Warframes. That's not just you, it's also your allies. So, but it doesn't count defense objects because they're not Warframes. There's something else. So, different category. Glitch is another good one. So then you can't get the HP debuff when your operator dies. That's another good one I like. I actually want these two personally. If you want to know what I want personally, I want these two. Another good one is the one that does the mine thing. I'm trying to find what it's called. Anyway, let's go over this one real quick. This one isn't bad too, but the problem I have with it is it makes energy. It has a cooldown with it, so you get 10 energy per enemy when the 10 minute radius, and then like in the next 3 seconds. You can't do it again until after 3 seconds ends, and you can do it again. So this isn't really that good. It doesn't replace Inric, Focus, or Arcane Energize. It's not that effective. They kind of nerfed it too much, so not that good. And the one I'm thinking of is Lockdown. Before you want to get this one. This one's pretty good for Crowd Control, but it's only 4 seconds. But it can work on disruption units, so that's pretty useful. But most people like to use this in disruption units. It used to be an old meta in the past to use this. With Repair, they used to be old meta with Zariman, but then the focus rework along with more additional arcanes kind of made the meta a little bit more flexible now. And that's why I'm choosing this with this, just because I got tired of lockdown effect. Let's see. Now for the amps. Amps is you probably want crits. This one would be pretty good. Virtual Strike. This one's kind of niche. I think there's a better one around here somewhere. Yeah, this one you can use upper ability. This one's better, or you can use this one. And just completely get more crit chance. You don't have to do headshots for that, so that's obviously better than that. But yeah, I'll just get this one and this one and this one. That's basically all you need. There's also a stash one somewhere. Fury, yeah, Spirit. This one isn't too bad, but it's only optimal student amps that aren't crit based. And if it's not crit based, that means it's not in meta, so it's not even going to be that good anyway. Now for the primaries, you pretty much want to do primary merciless along with the secondary merciless. You want to get this one first. You get this one acolytes from Steel Path. So yeah, that's how later game arcanes are. You gotta be like doing Steel Path stuff when you don't get into arcanes. So you're not gonna be, if you're not, you didn't declare start chart yet, you shouldn't be thinking about arcanes honestly. So, and then the other two arcanes you get from acolytes are Dead at Head and Dexterity. I don't use them that often. For the other arcanes here, I don't think they're that good, except maybe Frostbite, strength weapons, but merciless you're gonna use most of the time. For secondaries, there's actually one of these I like besides merciless. It's the flare one, the heat. Because heat damage is already pretty good. And unlike the primaries, you can't have a bunch of munitions on your secondary weapons. So you can't really benefit from the slash meta that well easily. So you don't use the heat meta. And this goes really well with the heat meta. This arcane. So this arcane is really underrated. It's actually pretty powerful. And in some cases it even does more damage than this one. So this is actually really unrated arcane. It's actually really good, you know. I forgot where you get it from, but I think you get it from Varuna or Zariman, but one of those. I think it's Zariman actually, but it's really good. This is another decent one, but it's not as good as this one because it's flat damage. It's flat 750 before armor gets taken into account. So you want to do a lot of damage with this, you need a lot of multi-shots and a lot of pellets, so it's not really that good. I'd rather just get percentage scaling with this one. Yeah, all the only ones aren't really that good. I know people are curious about this one, but there's another one that exists. This one, 300% crit chance we have overshields, you know, so just, yeah, you can just go here and get this, use this instead, so I don't know, I don't think this one's that good. There is a primal arcane, this is good for priming, this is good for like, you know, you want to do a mission for like past 10 hours for whatever reason you want to do with your life, but yeah, this is good for primary weapons for some reason. And because you do a lot of stats effects, that's why. And then these aren't really that good either. Kit guns, the best one I like. So I want to mix it till we have no ammo. I can't read this one. Battery delay. That means you use battery recharge mechanic instead of ammo. I like this. This is the most popular one for me. These ones I don't use because oh no, kind of miss. You gotta do kick on kills and then replace this slot, so I just use no ammo. To me, kick guns aren't superior to regular guns, even though they're customizable. So I only use kick guns if I don't want to use ammo in that slot. So that's kind of how I view kick guns. But other people might disagree with me. They might think they're like really superior, but they're not really that superior all the time. This one's another good one. You can do hit-shot kills, but you gotta do hit-shot kills. So no problem with that. But basically these two you're gonna want to get. Other ones aren't really that good. There was a meta with one of these, I think before. I think maybe the heat one or something. But yeah, it can spawn like an area and do like damage in that area. But it's more for camping. These arcanes, I feel like it. So I want to use them. This one, the obvious one you want to get is Exotic Contagion, because everybody in the mom thinks it's really good, and it actually is, but I don't use it because I got tired of it, but it just makes yourself into an explosive weapon, basically, so pretty good, but it's pretty hard to get. It's pretty expensive, and it only comes from Plague Stars, so. Another underrated one from this category is the Hunt one, the one that sucks things up into a ground slam. I like that one just because I can group them up easier, and also this one's pretty underrated too. You have good stash chance. You can do 200% of your damage. That's blast damage. It's a safe blast damage, but it actually does blast damage according to Warframe Wikipedia. Within 6 meters, and other ones aren't really that good. This one might be kind of good, but you can get lifesteal from Life Strike 1 instead, so it's not really that useful. And these are the ones that haven't maxed out yet. So I hope that helps. If there's any arcanes you guys like and you recommend, let me know in the comments. But those were the ones that I pretty much use all the time and think about using. I do use Arcane Post. I did used to use this on Nekroes before Blessing existed. Yeah, so that's how sometimes Arcane can just be thrown away. Is if they add totally new Arcane, you could just nerf another Arcane to non-existence or make it obsolete. Yeah, yeah. Let me know in the comments which Arcanes you guys like to use. And
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then hit that subscribe button for more daily content.